Alright, kid, I want answers. Tell me everything. He looks like a clown. Hey guys, my name is JemSoulex and welcome back to more Let's Play Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments. Last time we started the game off and discovered the death of... What's your name again? The death of Peter Carey, who was killed by a harpoon, and we have gathered evidence that he was killed by a harpoon, and that the guy that killed him tried to break in here when the door was locked. So we are now going to form an ambush.
We need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
Do we go behind the cabin? Oh, I think we go behind the cabin and then it starts. Alright, well, let's go ahead and sit here and hide and wait for the victim, wait for the guy to come.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Alright, let's go ahead and see what happens. Loading. 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 Loading.
Shh. Did you hear that? There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there.
Alright, so we seem to have found the guy. Let's go ahead and talk to him and see what...
Mr. Holmes?
They still say Mr. Holmes. It's funny. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to him.
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't! I'm not... It's a terrible mistake!
Enough! You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector, but please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
Okay, so we have found our first suspect. So we'll be able to learn more. So let's go ahead and open up our casebook and see what we got here. So we are going to the Scotland Yard, which is pretty much like, I guess, the prison or the place where they have him right now. Just want to see, do we have information on that guy? We should. Documents. Dialogues. Where is people? Is this it? No, we don't have a portrait. Oh, that's him. Okay. Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and go to the Scotland Yard. Alright, so we have to go examine Nigland's freaking belongings. Wait, do we have any of his What are his belongings? Sorry guys, I still have to get used to this. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to this guy.
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can find his evidence. The evidence. Or not the evidence, his belongings, I mean.
Mr. Holmes?
You guys always say the same thing. Is it in here? Ooh, what's this? Alright, let's see what he has. Oh,
These are the
oh.
suspect's belongings.
Doesn't that look familiar? Oh, wait, wasn't this what we...
Notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin
Oh,
floor.
okay, so that belongs to him. Okay, what's this? A ring. What's that say? I want to know. I want to know these things. From and Dawson to my friend and partner, 1883. Okay. This is really interesting. Remember to always press RB to examine things better. Just to get a better examination of them.
Pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
Okay. I just want to check this again. Really. Can I...
These abbreviations mean something. But what?
We can't actually... Oh, whatever. Let's look at the handkerchief.
A handkerchief with the initials JHN.
Who's JHN? Is that someone or... I do not know. Let's see. What else do we have in here? Just a bottle. It's always important to make sure you look at everything so that you have the most information. Oh, those are some cool guns. I want those. Do I have a gun? I believe I have a gun. Okay. Let's go ahead and go talk to the guy. Who may be the possible murderer. Oh, this is so cool. You can actually explore, like, locked? What?
Locked.
Open the door. It's so cool that you can actually explore and look around. Oh, he's in there. I don't want to talk to him yet.
Mr. Holmes?
You guys say the same thing. Can I go in here? What did that guy do? I actually want to go downstairs. Can I go downstairs? Just to kind of get a look around. This is so cool. Like, I'm really digging this game. Ooh, what's in here? Oh, this is where they... Oh, okay. Is Peter Carey in here? Just want to get a better look. Nope. Alright. I guess that's it. Really? I wanted to get a better look. Anyways, let's go ahead and go interrogate that kid and find out more. Alright, kid. I want answers. Tell me everything. He looks like a clown. Oh. What the hell? The hell kind of... Why does this look like a torture room? Whatever. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Alright, tell me about the notebook.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
Yeah, you better tell me right now before I kill... What's this knife?
The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
Okay, guys, let's go ahead and do that examination of him. See if we can find out anything. Alright. Scabby hat. Okay. What else? Patch. Oh, this is how I find out more information. Come on. I don't want to miss anything because this is like really helpful. What does this have to do with anything? Scars. What? Why did it make that sound effect? That like scared me. Did I
Well,
find out something?
I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let me go. I'm innocent.
Yeah, you're innocent, but you don't want to answer that question about the notebook. I am suspicious of you. Alright, let me go ahead and actually look at that. What was that we got? Okay. The outline of the dust in one of the carling shelves looks as if something has been recently removed. It is larger than a book, a box, or a small chest. How do I... Perhaps what? Alright, do I have information on the character? I do. Can I look at it? Alright. John Nilgan. Nilgan is presently 19 years old. He was raised in a wealth, but after the dissension of his father 10 years ago, he and his family fell into poverty. He worked to earn money by cleaning fish. Despite undertaking such manual work for considerable time, Nilgan remains physically weak. Okay, so he's kind of a weakling, so he's not that strong. It's really cool because you're able to find out more information about him.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
So this is quite interesting. I'm thinking he has something to do with it. I don't think he's the actual person that killed him, but he definitely has something to do with it, considering his belongings were there.
Mr. Holmes?
So what do I do now? Is that it?
Locked.
Why is that locked? So what do I do now? Hold on, let me look at. Is it the Y button? No, it's the. Oh, okay. So now we have to make a decision. A notebook with a blood stain on its cover indicating that it was dropped into a pool of blood after the murder. It belongs to him. Breaker was armed with his knife, but he did not have time to use it. The murderer acted quickly and instantly. Break-in attempts. Several break-in attempts. Okay. So what do we do? We put that there. And I feel like we should put the no gardener together. No? Oh, okay. So it tells you. Alright, what's this? What did I do? The break-in attempts were made in order to recover the notebook that had been lying in a pool of the victim's blood. This proves the guilt of the person who made these attempts. This is so cool. I love this. Break-in attempts. Alright. So you could like... Oh. Nope. Okay. Alright. Okay. See, that's what I was thinking too, because like that garden they have is so big. It makes me wonder how they maintain it with her husband being as drunk as he is. So it's like, how the hell do they maintain it? You know? It seems like she's hiding something. Okay, guys. So apparently I'm supposed to examine this stuff again because I was looking at my information.
These are the suspect's belongings.
I thought I already examined this stuff.
These abbreviations.
He doesn't want to tell me about the abbreviations.
A handkerchief with the initials JHN.
JHN. Is it on the ring, maybe? JHN. I'm not seeing anything, honestly.
From R. Dawson. And partner, 1883. To my friend, Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
Oh, that's what I needed to do. Okay, so I examined the ring more thoroughly. Interrogate suspect John here completed. Okay, okay. So let's take a look at the suggestions. Some of the evidence can be used in the investigation and will be marked with specific icons. Okay, so a heavy gold ring with the inspection from to my friend partner. Can we talk to him again about it? Oh, okay, we can talk to him. Cool. Just gonna have to cut out all that thinking and stuff to figure out. Tell me about this gold ring.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
Sharp knife, father's jacket, profile of the victim, rings engraving. Rings engraving.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner.
Yeah. Got you there, huh? So who is the owner of this ring, John?
So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
You're lying. You're lying. Pilgrimage. It's got a father's jacket. Rings engraving. Well-kept garden. Profile of the victim.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Exactly.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that
Haha.
only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan.
Damn.
Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father.
Damn.
With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
He's a psychic.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
I'm a psychic.
Well,
I don't.
I will see you soon, young man.
I think that's it. So we complete. Okay, good. Because I almost missed something there.
What am I doing here?
Honestly, like, I think our protagonist here is a psychic. Like, he just knows these things after further examining everyone. Just gonna go ahead and look at the evidence
These are
one
the
more time.
suspect's belongings.
The only thing I need to look at was the
Pocket knife. It was
the only thing I need to look at was the ring. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and go back to the archives and examine that. Okay, so we are back in this place. Can we examine the ring here?
my analysis table. It is useful for my work.
So where do we do the archive
My analysis table. It
examining?
is useful for my work.
Apparently we're supposed to do that somewhere, and I think it should be home, because otherwise this place would be completely useless. Oh, here we go. Okay, a heavy gold ring with the inscription from R. Darnson to my friend and partner, 1883. Okay. Let's click this.
That is not the one I need.
There we go. Okay, so Dawson investment fund. He's missing. I don't like saying Nelligan, not Nelligan. The Dawson Nelligan Investment Fund, a regional banking institution based on Cornwall, has declared bankruptcy as a result of heavy losses in its loan portfolio, and has accordingly been assigned for liquidation. Yeah, big words. Big words. It was the 23rd largest bank in Britain, and its bankruptcy was the second largest on record. The liquidation of company is a pure catastrophe for many Cornwall families. Joshua Nilagan, one of the bankers, has since mysteriously disappeared. He was last seen aboard his yacht preparing for departure to Norway. Nilagan is wanted by the police and his crew.
Here it is.
Okay.
Now
got-
I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
Okay, so we have some evidence now, some documents. Okay. Cool.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Alright, so we have a lot of information there.
My archive.
I'm actually really interested in doing something, guys, because what button is it? X. I'm actually quite interested in going back to the Woodman's Lee and talking to the wife of Peter Carey, talking to that lady again, because I feel like I could get some valuable information from her again. So we're gonna go back to the Scotland Yard. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, so we're back at the police station, I guess you could call it, even though it's called the Yard or something. We are going to go and talk to John again. I think that's his name. Yeah, John. Let's talk to John. Okay, tell me about Dawson and your father, or whoever that is. One of those people.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes, Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress. Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Let's see here. What do we look at? Interesting. So it seems like his father knows Peter Carey. Examine the ship's logs. Where is that at? Anyways, hold on. So guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode off here after discovering that John's father has a connection with Peter Carey. So I believe our next mission is to go see if we can find his father and maybe learn a little bit more about him, because it's possible that his father may have something to do with the murder. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and share. Subscribe to become a gem, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong.
I guess you could say that. Anything else?
The weapon fully penetrated the body.
Yeah, he already said that. Okay, so...